Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode of Coffee with Coach. Hope you're all doing well. Got the mind in the right place. If not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So, I want to share with you guys something that I heard, just some things I've been listening to lately. Again, this is how it works. Just going through my daily routine, whatever it is, my ears will capture and hold on to some type of quote or phrase or just something someone said. And it'll just kind of make me stop for a second and think about some things, So the thing I heard was, you're worth more, so why are you settling for less? All right, you're worth more, so why are you settling for less? All right, so I just think that's just kind of, for a lot of people, just kind of human nature. I know for me as a coach all these years, I don't, I've never really been a person that just puts myself down. Okay. I never talk negatively about anything about myself. I don't know. I don't know why. I just never really did that. I just don't. But I know through coaching through all these years, 15 years of coaching, thousands of individuals, kids, teens, adults, grown men, women, whatever, that it really just comes from that. Most people that I come across don't really think that they're worth all that much. So they settle for a lot less. And when I heard that, I mean, it just connects, right? It just connects and resonates with me because I'm like, yeah, man, I deal with that a lot with people. Like, I spend so much time and energy not really teaching jujitsu, but teaching people how to look at themselves differently. Okay, look at their jujitsu game differently. Look at their whatever differently. I spent a lot of time and effort with that, and actually I just was talking to quite a few people over the weekend about the same thing, and then I heard this guy talking about said that quote, and he said that, and it just hit me like, yeah, man, I that's a lot of people that I know, a lot of people. I have a lot of students, a lot of friends, family members, whatever, that they could be doing better in life if they just looked at themselves as they're worth more than what they're actually getting, and how do you fix those things? Well, you start off with good habits, right? Like, this is what I'm doing here. Like, these are just a good habit for me. It's a good habit for me to read, to listen, to walk, to run. Like, right now, I just ran 3 miles. Okay, dried off, got sweat all off me, changed my shirt, came in here. Like, it's just a routine. I walked my dogs this morning. It takes about an hour. Took all my vitamins, the greens, the stuff I put in my coffee, 1.5 liters of water already, aminos, this, that, whatever. Like, just fixed my bed as soon as I got up in the morning. Like, these small daily habits, just continue to help me win my day. And it just helps me just put more value on me, But let's say I woke up and slept in today, and I didn't fix my bed, and I didn't drink my water, and I didn't drink my coffee and the stuff that I put in it, the healthy stuff, the collagen and all the other stuff I put in. And I didn't take my green shake and take all my vitamins, and I didn't take my dogs for a walk, and I didn't go for my run so far this morning. I would feel bad about myself. I'd probably feel with some less self-worth because I know I should have did something and I didn't do it, And I think that's where it all comes from people. Like, you should be doing things, you're just not doing them. And you can do them, you're just not doing them. And when you do things and you just keep promises to yourself and you keep the discipline in your life, and you're not getting up at different hours of the day, it's the same time every day, and you're doing the same thing every day and the same healthy habits every day, you're just, like, for me, I know I'm valuable. I know I'm worth a lot. I know, to not only to the close people around me, but to my students. Like, I know, and just anyone that I meet, like they can pull energy from me, and they can pull strength from me. They can pull a tough mental mindset from me because that's just who I am. I've built that through years and years and years of just dealing with life, people, haters, whatever you want, to throw in the mix. I've dealt with it. I'm not some young, 20-year-old guy in here, like, hasn't really gone through life and just talking whatever. I'm 48, dealt with a lot, gone through a lot. And when you're in a position like me, like people that are doing these videos, people hate this. Like, there's people out there that actually hate me doing these things. Like, they don't want me to do these things. Like, oh, I don't, this guy thinks he's a life coach, whatever. Yeah, man, I've been through, I'm a lot older than most of my students. There's very few students that are older than me. Okay. I mean, I have a couple hundred students. All right. And that's across the board. All right. And so if I can, again, come on here and share some things that can help someone else's life be better, stop them from, maybe, drinking as much or drinking altogether or taking certain type of drugs or eating unhealthy foods or, getting them to exercise and getting them to just to think better and more clearly and just take better care of themselves and take better care of their finances and their credit and everything like that, then why wouldn't I do that? Why wouldn't I do that? But how am I able to do that? Why would people listen to me? Because I do it. I do it on a daily basis. I do these things on a daily basis. I have to work out, even when I don't want to work out. It just has to get done because I have to show up. I need to keep the promise to myself that I was going to do these things. I know it's in my schedule to do these things, so I have to do these things, and nothing comes in the way. I mean, I've shared this story before, like a long time ago, like when it came to my jiu-jitsu training, when I first moved to Texas, and then my parents followed me and they moved down here. My mom would cook, and she'd call me up and be like, hey, I cooked, come over and eat. And I'm like, I can't. Like, you cook, you're inviting me on a day that I have jiu-jitsu class, and I'm not skipping class just to come over and eat your food. I'm not trying to be mean or hurtful or anything, but that's not in my daily routine. I had class, I'd go to class on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Okay. That was my 4 days. And if something came up and you wanted me to do something or whatever on a Wednesday or Thursday when I got class, the answer was just simple. It's just, no, I can't do that. And of course, my mom got mad at me. I don't love her. I don't this, that, jiu-jitsu is more important. All this stuff. And I'm like, I got to stick to the discipline. I'll come over and eat a different day. Just invite me over on a different day besides these days. Here's my schedule. Just don't invite me over on these days. Cook on these days. And then also at that time, she wasn't even cooking healthy foods. It was unhealthy. So I'm like a double whammy. Like, I'm definitely not coming over because you just said what you made or you're going to cook. I'm not eating that. I'm not putting that in my body. I'm not going to eat that, especially during the week, So then she started changing, started cooking salmon and salads and cooking a lot healthier and cooking on a different day. And then, yeah, I'd come over and eat. But it's the disciplines. And that's just the way I've been for a very, 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 very long time. Like, it's just nothing gets in the way of just the things that I'm supposed to be doing. Not anyone, not even my mom. And it's just what it is. And that's how I'm able to get to where I'm at today. Are there a lot more people more successful than me? Absolutely. But then I'm a lot more successful than a lot of other people as well. So if there's someone, again, that I can help, like, put more value on themselves and help them with some things, then I'm actually gonna do that with showing them and coming on here and explaining what my daily disciplines are. And I have this book open, and it says, just a little excerpt right here, like, just stay focused, choose the correct daily habits, and you will go straight to the top. All right, stay focused, choose the correct daily habits, and you will go straight to the top. So it's in alignment with, you're worth more, so why are you settling for less? If you just do the correct daily habits, like everything like I just explained, that's just, everything I just said is just my morning. That's just for the first couple hours, and then now I'm getting ready to take off and go train jiu-jitsu. And then I come back, and then it's just the rest of the day, other routines. But if you just do these things and keep these promises to yourself and stick to these, good daily habits, good daily disciplines, you're going to feel like you're worth more. You are worth more. You're just accepting and settling for less. You're sleeping in, eating unhealthy foods. You're not exercising. You're not going for that walk, that run. You're not doing those push-ups. You're not for jiu-jitsu guys and girls, you're not showing up to class. You're not keeping yourself in the right atmosphere with the right people, doing the right thing. So that's where the less kind of, I think for a lot of people, at least in my opinion, come from, is because they're just not doing the things that they can do to kind of keep their worth. Again, I'm worth a lot because of the things that I absorb and my knowledge that I attain every day, and the disciplines that I have. That helps people. Okay, that helps people. There's nights after class, I got a line of students just waiting to come and talk to me. Not about jujitsu, it's about other things, like some life things. So, like, again, back to the other stuff, like people say, oh, this guy thinks he's a life coach. Yeah, man, I help a lot of people change their life. It doesn't change my life at all. My life is what it is. Like, I'm doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing. But if I can, help someone's mindset change about how they think about themselves, and direct them on some good daily habits of what I drink, eat, this, whatever, and they're working out and they're feeling good and they're looking good and they're doing this, and before they met me, you can't put a price on that. Like that's when people come in and it's like, oh, how much? Or they call, how much is it? Or they come in and they look at the prices. Oh man, it's expensive. But it's not expensive, because what I'm gonna give back to you is gonna be, the return on investment is just ridiculous. If you keep showing up. It also goes with, like, I've had a few students, I don't know their names, but I just hear rumors that some of my students don't want, promotions are coming up. Okay, I got one at the kind of middle of August, and then we always have the big one at the end of the year. And I kind of put students on notice, like, hey, this is the time frame, this is where we need to be at, this is what we're shooting for your next rank. So if you're going to compete or do anything that you want to do, you need to get after it, because it's coming. It's happening. If you're showing up to class and you're going through the ups and downs, peaks and valleys like everyone else, like the rank is coming. There's nothing you can do about that unless you just quit my school and go train somewhere else. But either way, it's gonna happen. So some people, there's a few students that says the rumor on the mat is, or locker room or wherever, that they're not going to show up for promotions because they don't want their rank. Well, that's in direct alignment with, you're worth more, but why are you settling for less? These students are worthy of this rank. I see it, okay? It's just they don't think that they're worthy of the rank, because why? They had a couple crappy days on the mat. Their jiu-jitsu, they think their jiu-jitsu sucks. They don't think they're here. They should be there. They're comparing themselves to the next person, it's all that stuff. So it's in direct alignment with this quote. When I'm listening to it, it's like how people think about themselves. Like, these individuals, these few students, don't believe that they're or deserve or should be at this next rank when they should be. They are that rank, and they just need to change their mindset and the way they look and think about things and think about themselves. They don't think they're worthy, so they're just going to settle for less. Let me stay here at this belt. That staying at that belt isn't going to change anything. It's going to keep you in that mindset. Versus if you have to step up in a position, a promotion at work, take a different leadership job, position, and wherever you do, you kind of grow into that position. That's just the nature of things. You grow into that belt. You grow into that new level that you're going to be at, and then you expand and grow from there. But there is no expansion, there is no growth with small mindsets of, well, I'm not that good. I don't think I'm worthy of that, So to hear that, and then to read, the stuff that I'm reading, is just for anyone out there that's kind of dealing with some negative self-talk and some self-doubt, and, you're worth more. So why are you settling for less? All right. So fix your daily habits. Okay. Fix the things that you need to fix. They're simple. They're easy. Start off with fixing your bed, do the dishes. All that stuff matters to me. I come out, I'm in my office. I go around the corner, and living room's clean, kitchen's clean, no dishes in the sink. We don't even have a dish rack anymore, because at the other house, we had a dish rack and it just piles up and stuff. You just get lazy. So I just get rid of things that make me lazy, like the dish rack. It's a lazy thing. So there's no dish rack. I wash dishes, dry them, and I put them right back in the cupboard where they go. Counter's clean. Boom. Like, that's it. It's done. Bed's fixed, clothes are put away. Everything is neat, picked up, organized, in place. Those things help me become more valuable. I just didn't go back over it. But anyways, you're worth more. So why are you settling for less? All right. Hope you guys have a great day. Catch you guys on the next one. We'll see you.